Hi, Penn and Victoria. How are you both doing today?
Hi,
Hello,
Trey.
sir. I think we're good.
Yeah.
It's so great to be chatting with you both today. First of all, this is going to be a post-mortem conversation because I really want to dive deep into this season. I felt like it came at the right time because I need more of Joe and love in my life right now. So, Victoria, I'm going to start off with you because in the previous two seasons, despite killing people in a twisted way, Joe was like this person that we rooted for, like the lethal protagonist. And as a viewer in this season, I think it kind of flips. I think that love becomes that protagonist this season because sometimes we're like, okay, well, why can't they just get it right? And Joe does this or love does this, but I think that may be love this season. And I wanted to know, what do you enjoy most about Love's dynamic this season and how she kind of changes from season 2 to season 3?
It's really amazing to see the way Love kind of desperately tries to adapt in any way to preserve the relationship she has with Joe, and to provide a life for her child. She's consistently trying to do her best. She changes the town she lives in. She changes her hair, the way she does her makeup, the way she dresses, the way she relates to her husband. She changes the way she socializes in order to have a sense of community. She tries to seduce her husband into desiring her. She tries to go to couples therapy in order, she's literally doing so everything possible to try to win Joe's love when he's calling her a monster from like the first couple minutes of the show.
You make that sound so tragic for her. I mean, it is. I mean,
no, she's fine. Ooh. She's just fine.
When he's calling her a monster from the word go.
And Pin, for you, as we can see at the end of the season, we know at this point now, Joe is not easily satisfied. And there just seems to be always wheels turning about who's going to be the next. And I wanted to ask you, can you talk about the decisions he makes toward the end? And if you think that Joe can be truly free and stable with himself and someone else, but does that seem like something that may not even happen?
I think that Joe is definitely not capable of it. Because let's be real, if he was able to get to that point where he was like accepting of himself and another human being and like a collaborative partner, I mean, he would have to go through a lot of healing and like self knowledge and sacrifice, and I just feel like realistically that's not going to happen for him. But because that is the same thing we're all striving for in our personal relationships, I think like he'll always be a relevant, he'll for now, he's a relevant protagonist. So it's not like it's the same thing over and over. It's just like, it's repeating meditations on a theme, which I think is a cool thing to do sometimes.